Welcome to Salento with Love. I'm Davide Mengoli and episode 2 of Mississippi with Love. I love to hear the sound of people working on building sites. And it's incredible because we're on week 2. Today it's a Friday and it's the end of the second week of people working in this ancient building. Now, would you like to see what's happened in 2 weeks? Let's step in and take a good look. Now in this downstairs unit as we come through, really the idea of keeping some of this patina, which is impossible really to achieve because this is the result of maybe 150 years or more of painting, and so it's a stratification of colors, and this has been sun down. Oh, they're sparing me with a sound upstairs. So a lot of the dead plaster has been hacked off. As you can see, there's piles around everywhere. A lot of the things that were falling off, they've been taken out. Look at these stairs, they've cleaned up the stone. Now we need to decide what to do with the crack that has been the result of years of corrosion of the metal. And as we're stepping in here in this place here, well, look at the main stone above the fireplace. Is fantastic. There was a lot of thinking, are we keeping the fireplace, are we demolishing it? But in the end we decided to keep the fireplace, which is going to be restored. And what an amazing feature here. But also we've decided to keep the look of this star-shaped color that has been achieved. You can imagine the smoke, you can imagine everything that happened in here for hundreds of years, and that is actually created a color, a layer, a patina that if you lose it just for the sake of adding some beautiful white, then you're actually losing the beauty and the connection with the past. But also the original cabinets, which they're going to be cleaned up, sandblasted and then fitted again, just to bring that element of old features. Now I'm keen to see what Luigi is up to upstairs. Let's go and have a look. Now it would be easy when you step in this kind of spaces. Buongiorno Gabriele.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno. It'd be easy to just hack it all off, no? Sarebbe facile toglierlo tutto quest'intorno and do it again. But questo è quasi un restauro.
No,
this is like a restoration. I keep saying, you know, there is a refurbishment and there is also a restoration. And really what Gabriele is doing, qui stai togliendo praticamente la vernice.
La vernice superficiale, sì.
E poi vengono rivelate delle cose, tipo qua forse ci sta un disegno, no? Che continua. It's amazing, through this process of removing the paint, this is how sometimes affreschi are revealed. In alcuni casi anche gli affreschi escono fuori,
certo,
no?
Certo.
Si fa questo...
Certo, infatti questo è dipinto vecchio, proprio antico. Questo è il nuovo e questo è il vecchio.
Wow. So yeah, this is this line here, which probably went all the way around. We can see it here as well. It was obviously part of a design that went all the way around. So this process of removing all the layers of loose paint that Gabriele is doing, they would expose these multi-layers of paints that have been applied over the years. And then what happens after? Well, you'll see it maybe in episode 3, 4, 5, I'm not sure. But at this particular stage, it's very much removing, cleaning, going through these stages of also taking off bits of plaster, opening up the cracks there, filling them up, putting the mesh, and trying to keep as much as possible of the old patinas, the old paint that have been applied over the years. So a lot of the prepping has been done, but what I would like to focus on this unit, remember this is only 2 rooms, this room here and that room over there. We spent an abundant amount of time with Antonio from Cubico trying to decide how the entrance into the bedroom and into the bathroom was going to be without losing the harmony of this original arch, and I think we've achieved that. Plus, that hole at the top there is just going to allow you to bring the light and the air and the circulation into that space there. So as we come to this crossroad here, can you imagine two doors being exactly the same, probably in square blocks of glass, frosted, because this is a bathroom, and that hits a bedroom. So you still get an element of natural light coming through. And look at the size of this bathroom. I know it's a little bit dark, but look at the size of the bathroom. So as you're coming through here, first of all, this area here could be almost a disconnected area from the bathroom, creating what in law you do need actually in a bathroom. You do need a disimpegno. So regardless if we keep this space open or not, but this little twist allows us to do two things. First of all, as you're approaching the bathroom, you can open the door, and the door will go flat on this wall here. So you've got a total clearance. Very important when you are doing a refurbishment to think of opening and closing, and especially if you're going to have things protruding into the room. In a bathroom, you may have a basin, a toilet, a bidet. They're all protruding, so it's very important to think of door opening. So imagine this beautiful glass, probably metal with frosted glass. You open it and you come in, and a double basin along there, which is fantastic. Then you can have your toilet, your bidet, and look at the space for a huge shower at the back there. I think that's absolutely amazing. So this we've gained in that big room that we had here. Now we've taken a lot of space away from the bedroom. Oh my God, look at the size of this room. Bed over there. Isn't this amazing? We have about 4 meters across there. So a huge amount of space, and 5 meters this way. So yes, we have actually created a bathroom, and in doing so, we've kept an incredible size of a bedroom. Now, the ceiling of that bathroom is not going to go all the way to the top. The ceiling will stop there, allowing us really, first of all, to capture the essence of a beautiful star-shaped ceiling. Look at that. Also, it allows the light from that window to travel through and filter into the space, which I think is very important. Plus we'll have the door there, which will bring an element of light. Plus that space at the top there could represent a nice little bit of storage space. You may not be able to walk on it because it's plasterboard and it's got the metal struts at the top, but you could put your suitcases up there. You could put perhaps some things that you're leaving behind at the end of your holiday. So a really good storage space, but maybe we'll have some pots up there, so it will look beautiful from a design point of view. You don't really need to create mezzanine and sleeping sofas. No, you want to create an environment that it's appealing, it looks good, and where the space flows. Very important. A lot of the time I can see people creating spaces and breaking them all up, and so nothing flows. Energy doesn't flow, space doesn't flow, air doesn't flow. Remember, it's all about flowing. And I don't know yet what's the future of this, but this was a fireplace. All the rooms back in the days had fireplaces. Now, if it's not going to go back to be a fireplace, it will definitely give us a good source of ventilation all the way up to the roof for the extractor for the bathroom or for any other kind of ventilation that we may need. Well, inside here, it's another story. Why it's another story? Well, a different unit altogether. Remember, this is 2 units plus a beautiful basement. And what makes the difference? Well, this first of all is elevated from the ground. Plus it has another floor above. Where I would like to probably point out that the work that has been done over these last few weeks is bringing through the original plaster. You see this? Nothing has been done here. This is literally scraping and sanding down and bringing back the original colors and layers that were actually done over the years. Now, some of the areas that have been done to literally blend in with the original colors. Also the stairs, well, we still have a long way to go with these stairs, but a lot of work has been done to scrape all the paint. But look at this, amazing. I can't stop raving about the beauty of this cast iron that was produced over 100 years ago. It's just special to think that small properties like this had this very rich staircase going to the upper floor, and the details of the metal was so rich. Have a look at these details. Working with a plan, it's really the only way of succeeding. So here we have the exact floor plan that the builders have used, and behind me you have one of the only things that's been added on in terms of spaces or walls inside this space. Also, we've got to remember that back in the days there were not bathrooms, there were not toilets. Well, now today we do need bathrooms and we do need toilets. So a beautiful room here, which I'm not going to spoil it because it's very dark, so it'll be beautiful to see it when some light comes in. But a beautiful room which will service as a kitchen and an area for people to laugh and enjoy a glass of wine and to perhaps watch a movie together or whatever it is, merging into the entrance to this grand space. And in the little corner there, tucked away, is not really disturbing anybody. There is a room where you could just go and do your business. Yes, so we've carved out, well, I would say quite a spacious bathroom or a paddock room where you could just go in. We'll have a window inside and we can have a toilet, a bidet and a basin and a wash hand. So wonderful, very, very discreet. So as you come in, really you'll have a wall, a door there, and then you're confronted with this amazing space. What's happening upstairs? Well, look, we're on episode 2, so I can't really show you everything. So I hope you've enjoyed episode 2 of Mississippi with Love. I know that we're in Salento, but I thought I could repeat this. Mississippi in my heart, and also everything that's got to do with the person connected to this particular property. So I absolutely love everything that we are doing, and this project is coming together so well, bringing back the life, the sound, the laughter that these properties really deserve and they were built for. So until we get to episode 3, stay tuned and really leave my message below. Press the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet. If you're just one of those hopping from one channel to another, press the subscribe button. Press the little bell, and until then, stay safe wherever you are.